hate to state the obvious, but we're on the move. There's a string of little nasty storms coming, and our anchorage near Tapana is not great for a westerly. There's just way too much fetch. It's sort of exposed. It's just not the perfect spot. So we're sailing back around in the Afu, which is the main harbor. We're going to do some grocery shopping, pick up some provisions, maybe do some laundry, pray for some rain because we're out of water. We are sailing along 6 knots. Beautiful day for sailing. I have no idea how much wind because the wind anemometer, the wind instrument is still broken. But cruising along, beam reach.
Be there in a couple hours.
Yeah, no problem. Beautiful day. Tomorrow, not such a beautiful day.
But also, we're sailing along
What?
with only the Genoa.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know we were going to tell people that. I thought we were going to just pretend like we weren't being lazy and we put up the mainsail.
Yeah, well, I thought about it. But then I'm like, well, we did 6 nights and we only have the Genoa. We could be going a lot faster.
Yeah, we're just lazy sailing. It's okay. I mean, sometimes you just want a lazy sail. It's fine. It's fine.
Doesn't make us any less
Salty.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, maybe it does, but we won't talk about it. Yeah. You know what everybody at home is saying? Damn millennials.
Damn millennials. Where's my pina colada?
Somebody turn on the blender.
Woohoo!
Close your eyes with me. Start imagining. Oh, for love. We can change the stars with our hands and hearts. Make them shine on us. But no, don't worry,
This rainbow is so epic. It is all the way, falls right into this boat, and the reflection. Does that count as a triple rainbow? Because it's sort of a double rainbow, but then the one in the water.
Whew, as you can tell, there is not any more rain. It is full on glorious sunshine and just a very gentle breeze. So the weather has done a 180. It's incredible. Well, I think we're gonna mosey on today because, well, the weather is supposed to be beautiful for like an entire week. Now, of course, that's what the predictions say. We'll see. It is cyclone season and it has been very hit and miss. But we've taken the time while it's been rainy and crappy and we've been close to town to take care of some business because, well, I just had a lot of stuff to take care of. It's all kind of behind the scenes, very boring stuff, but all part of stuff you gotta do. Camo, love, catch everybody up.
Well, the first one is, I've got some notes here, the fans. Those fans, our 12-volt ones. We've been running the 110 fans and they use a lot more power, so I'm excited to say that we finally got our 12-volt fans.
Because it has not been easy.
Oh my god, Caframo, the company that makes them, shipped them in November with UPS. They got lost in French Polynesia, so a couple months later they sent another set via FedEx. They sent it in January and it just arrived. It's March. Yeah.
Cool breeze, here I come.
That's why we don't want to ship stuff here, because we don't know how much longer we're going to be here. We're always afraid of shipping anything here because you never know when it's going to arrive.
Especially right now.
Especially now with COVID. Like, yeah, the trip that these fans took in FedEx is totally ridiculous. Watching it as it got scanned over and over. Anyway, we've also been up to visa extensions. We are at the end of our visa extension, and with COVID, things are weird, but we're all set for now, which is good. Insurance, woo! That's a whole nother thing. I'm going back and forth with 7 different companies that are using 7 different underwriters, and we've got quotes from $5 grand to 15 grand. So we're trying to sort all that out and figure out when we can leave and all that stuff. Plus the New Zealand application, and it's tax season in the States. So I've been doing bookkeeping. Yeah, a whole lot of, you know, yada yada.
Yada yada.
the boat stuff, the boring boat stuff that you just gotta do every now and then.
But now the sun is out.
The sun is out, we're gonna go play. There is a famous cave. I mean, it's famous around here. I don't know about worldwide. I never heard of it till we got here. But there's a famous cave that you can dive, scuba, free dive, and you can like drive your dinghy into it. It's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous. It's just around the corner. We're going to Port Maurelle is the anchorage, and that is where somebody famous first came here and anchored and then called it the Bay of Refuge.
Text on screen.
It wasn't Captain Cook.
Nope.
Somebody else.
Yep.
You thought it was Captain Cook.
Was he Spanish or was he French? I don't remember. Yep. Nope. We'll just put that on the screen. Nope.
So that's your history lesson for today, folks. Let's go sailing.
Well, I don't know how much wind we actually have because that part is still broken, but is ordered and on the way. I'm pretty sure we don't have enough wind to actually sail. So this is probably going to be more of a motorboat adventure, but you never know. We could turn the corner and maybe there's more than I think there is. Just not much.
We drive straight as a narrow flight. Nowhere to be, no dreams to chase tonight. We've got time to waste, let's waste it.
We're doing about 6.1 knots with both engines running at about 2,000 RPMs, but typically we only run one engine, not both, because we can still motor along just fine, and why run two engines when you can just have one? So let's see, I'm gonna pull back on this one. Feather the prop. Now let's see what happens.
Why'd you choose that engine?
This engine has more hours slightly than this one because we do run just one engine a lot, so we alternate them to keep the engine hours equal. And now we've kind of settled out, so we lost about a knot, so it only gives us about 1 knot to run the other engines. It's not like double the speed, which is why it's not worth it to run both engines for just 1 knot of speed.
And in case you're wondering, there's about 5 knots of wind coming from right here. And honestly, it's probably just apparent wind. No actual true wind. That would be my guess.
Might have like 2 knots.
The boss over here.
I'm gonna say that there's probably 2 to 3 knots of actual wind.
Just saying.
It would move my hair occasionally. And there's no way to prove who's right.
I love it.
You and I, heads up in the clouds. We're caught up with the birds flying south. Nothing to see as the day turns into night. We've got time to waste, let's waste it.
All right, just before we turn in here to Port Maurelle, we're gonna pass Swallow's Cave, which is the cave we're hoping to dive. It's one of these. I'm not sure which one. Okay, it's gotta be that one. I think we're gonna dive it tomorrow because it'll give the water more time to clear up from all the rain. And, well, we also gotta figure out when's the best time to go dive. High tide, low tide, sun down here, sun back there. I don't know, there's a lot to research before we just go. But I'm excited.
What do you think?
Hooks dropped, looks beautiful. I think we need to go swim. After we sit here and wait for a bit, make sure, you know,
That's the only thing.
do our due diligence.
We're awfully close to shore. I love when that sun goes up.
It sounds beautiful here. Check that out. Beautiful and scary.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I should. Beautiful if you're staying in a folly.
Slightly nerve-wracking when you're on a sailboat.
So cold at the bottom and it's so warm up top.
Oh, now see, this is a rare sight because it's not often that the sea is this calm. But when it is, and the light is just right, the water becomes a mind-bending alternate reality. A fluid yet transparent mirror from both sides. All right, we discovered two things. One, we found a path to the beach so we can go to the beach. There's definitely a lot of coconuts down there, so we might be able to find one. Hack our way into a coconut, watch the sunset. Oh, and we checked the anchor, which is but it's a little late in the day to try to move it now, so I think we'll move tomorrow, reset. We found a better, sandier spot. That's what's happening. Let's go find ourselves a coconut. Reef, sand.
Thread the needle.
It's not too bad.
Okay. Your ride has ended.
Best little anchor sound ever.
Yeah. Let's see if we're hooked.
Perfect.
A lot of cool shells on this beach.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot what they call them. It's a seed.
Yeah. They make necklaces and stuff out of them.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just another nut.
just another.
I need some coconuts.
Right.
You found
Brown
two good
one,
ones?
an old nut for cream, and a green one that fell off. Could be bad because who knows how long it's been sitting, but this one would be for drinking.
We're gonna have to come up with another way to say that.
Old nuts and young nuts.
Yeah, and old nuts for cream. It just sounds wrong.
This is what it is.
Show me your man knife.
Been around the block. It's a little bent. This still works. Okay, let's cut this thing open. Alright, where's the least mosquitoes?
Nowhere. Mosquitoes are everywhere. What do you think?
Looks like a good old nut.
Sounds like a good nut.
Yeah.
Okay, smoothies and coconut curry. Here we come.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, let me do the green one.
Okay.
No?
I don't know. So you see how it's dark on the top?
Yeah.
It had a little bit of moisture. So then the nut inside also has kind of a dark spot right there.
Yeah. So
It
that
should look like this.
yeah, probably not any good.
Smells a little
Fermenty?
like maybe it's just started. That's the problem with green coconuts on the ground, is you don't know how long they've been there, and if they've been there too long, then the ants and other insects will get into these holes and moisture, and then it just goes bad. But we can open it up on the boat and see. I have a feeling it's bad.
What?
Yeah, you hooked into that one there.
Yeah,
Pretty
that
good.
one little spot. Yeah. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Pig?
Sounds like a pig.
I mean, they don't have bears here, so. That's gotta be a pig.
Gotta be a pig.
Man, that kind of freaked me out. Monster in there.
Yeah. Maybe he knows we're cutting coconuts and he's gonna come eat them.
I've got a machete.
Oh God. Oh.
The pigs don't attack.
No.
It's
Definitely.
just 'cause it's getting dark and
Yeah.
it's a grumble coming out of the forest.
Yeah.
It's just a little creepy. Just a little creepy.
Being on an island with no people and barely
Yeah.
any cell phone service and
Yeah.
no health care.
COVID, can't go anywhere. You have to leave for healthcare. You're certainly not ever coming back.
A monster comes and gets us.
Just a monster pig.